Getting a tattoo of a man's name on your face, man, this Mariah Mills chick is Arkham certified.
Now available in paperback and e-readers. E-Steam Horror of the Hyena Woman. Hell's aspiring angel takes on a wicked werewolf in this action-packed all-new E-Steam series adventure. Get E-Steam Horror of the Hyena Woman in paperback and e-readers today.
All images used in this video are under fair use of United States copyright law of 1976 and are used in conjunction with my commentary. Adult film star Mariah Mills seems to have gone over the deep end over NBA player Zion Williamson. Now, a couple of weeks ago, Zion Williamson and his girlfriend announced that she was pregnant with his child at a gender reveal party, and this is where adult film star Mariah Mills decided to reveal that Zion Williamson had been in a relationship with her. And after she had made this revelation on social media, Mariah Mills further decided to escalate things as related to the scandal that she had created by making the revelation that she was Zion Williamson's side piece by deciding to announce that she was going to reveal sex tapes that she had with Zion Williamson. And right after she did this, she then went out here and got a face tattoo on her face of Zion Williamson's name. And when I look at Mariah Mills' behavior, it's basically showing me that she is acting not like a scorned side piece, but she's acting more and more like Alex from the classic 1980s movie Fatal Attraction. Now, I have to wonder if the vitamin D was very strong as related to Zion Williamson for Mariah Mills, an adult film star, to be this crazy, but I'm really not thinking it's all about the vitamin D that Zion Williamson piped into Mariah Mills when she dropped the skid mark jockey thong and allowed him to get a taste of the adult film star atomic waste. No, what I think has really driven Mariah Mills over the edge is jealousy. Now, I believe that Mariah Mills is extremely jealous that Zion Williamson's girlfriend is going to be able to have something that she could never have, and that is a committed relationship with a man, because as she has been a part of the adult film industry, she has basically put herself in a situation where she's going to be single for the rest of her life, because most adult film stars are just basically prostitutes on film, and because they are prostitutes on film who go out here and have sex for money and just do it on camera, Mariah Mills is never going to be in a place where she'll ever get a relationship with a quality man who will ever consider to make her his wife. No, Mariah Mills is basically on the road to bust downtown in apartment 12D, and because she knows she's on the road to bust downtown because of the career that she chose in the adult film industry and being part of a website like OnlyFans, what she is upset about is the fact that she will never be able to have a relationship with any sort of man at all. And this is what's got her jealous of Zion Williamson's girlfriend, Akima, and the fact that she's going to be able to have a baby and have a family. And what she wants to do is make Zion Williamson miserable in her company. What she wants to do is go out here and destroy the relationship between Zion Williamson and his girlfriend and destroy his family, basically making it where the girlfriend is just as bitter as she is by these revelations. What she wants to do is go out here and destroy this man's life because she already knows that her life is destroyed at this point, because she's definitely on the road to becoming one of those 70% of black women who are going to be single for the rest of their lives, like I talk about in my book, Why 70% of Black Women Are Single. And that's the thing that has Mariah Mills extremely angry at Zion Williamson, and it's the thing that has her seething with all of this rage. And as she seethes with this rage, she's looking for ways to try to tear down Zion Williamson and try to tarnish his reputation. And she's trying to do this by going out here and making all of these revelations as related to her being Zion Williamson's side piece, and also making revelations as related to all of the alleged sexual encounters she says that she had with Zion Williamson. And she's, again, trying to embarrass this man because she's basically upset about, again, her not being the number one woman, and seeing that this woman is going to go out here and surpass her. Now, what many men don't know out here about women is a lot of women compete against other women, and a lot of those women don't even know that they're having a woman compete against them. And that's what's happening here with Mariah Mills, with Zion Williamson's girlfriend, Akima. She had a covert contract where she thought, oh, if I'm the side piece, eventually he'll let me become the main chick. But that is never the case at all. No, when it comes down to most of these guys out here who have a side chick, the side chick remains in the side chick position, and they are never considered for the wife position. Usually what some simps will do is string the woman along as they're getting their taste of the atomic waste in order to keep the skid mark jockey thong on around her ankles. They will go out here and tell this woman what she wants to hear, and as they're telling her what she wants to hear, they will sit there and be believing they'll actually get a shot at being the main chick. And this is where Mariah Mills hits into delusion land. Now, Mariah Mills is in delusion land because an NBA player like Zion Williamson is never gonna make her a main chick. No, that would damage his reputation in the NBA. It would damage his ability to go out here and get endorsements, because most people who know the entertainment industry know that adult entertainers are not even allowed to be in the same place as mainstream entertainers, and they're rarely ever allowed in the same social circles. So a lot of these guys, what they will do if they are simps like Zion Williamson, is they will go out here and have their relations with these women in the secret world, and they will go out here and have those sexual encounters in the secret world, and they will pay them to leave. And after they pay them to leave, they will go on about their business. And the smart women who are in the adult industry, they will understand, okay, I'm here just for the cash, and they'll call it a day. And they'll understand they're never going to be at the number one position, but because Mariah Mills is in her feelings and is extremely jealous, she is upset about the fact that this other woman, Akima, who is Zion Williams' girlfriend, is in the girlfriend spot, and in the girlfriend spot that she wants to be in. And what she wants to do is mess up her spot, not understanding that she is showing everyone why she is just Arkham certified, because talking about revealing sex tapes has shown how she's gone over the edge and basically led to her losing her Twitter account. And her getting the tattoo basically shows how she has basically lost her mind, because when a woman goes out here and gets a face tattoo, that basically is showing that there is some sort of issue with her mental health, because only an individual who has mental health issues is going to go out here and get facial tattoos and get the name of an individual you were being the side chick for on your face, because that basically shows me that Mariah Mills has again gone over the edge. And the reason why I say that Mariah Mills has gone over the edge is because you have a woman here who is now living in a complete delusion as related to her jealousy of Zion Williamson's girlfriend, to the point where she's looking to do harm to herself, because getting the name of a man on your face, that is again doing harm to yourself, and doing harm to yourself in an effort to get attention from a man who never really saw you like that at all. And that is the saddest part about Mariah Mills. She didn't understand that everything she had with Zion Williamson, who really wasn't even a big deal in the NBA, was all based on a delusion that this man would take her out of the side chick position, put her in the main chick position. But again, nobody puts porn stars in a main chick position. No, porn stars wind up being the side piece to anybody in the entertainment industry at best, and at the least, they just are a one-time fling that are bought and paid for about $1,500 to $2,000, which is about the same thing they would get as related to doing a scene. And again, you have Mariah Mills, who is just basically delusional, basically living in her own part or her own world, and living in this. And this is the kind of stuff that beta males like Zion Williamson get into when they are a part of the secret world. Now, these are the type of predatory women who beta males run into the secret world, because these individuals, again, they don't know how to deal with reality, and sadly, because they don't know how to deal with reality, they run into women like this who have fantasies of trying to elevate their social status, and as they have these fantasies of trying to elevate their social status, they go out here and hope that this man will bring them along. But when things don't work out, that's when it becomes a fatal attraction, like that classic 1980s movie. And that's basically what Zion Williamson is in the middle of, in his thin line between love and hate. And as Mariah Mills has crossed over the thin line between love and hate, she is expressing her contempt for Zion Williamson because he did not make her the main chick, and sadly, she's still caught up in her delusions about being scorned and not being able to become the main chick, that she's participating in going out in the most erratic behavior, and this erratic behavior is showing all of us that she has basically gone off the deep end. And what's made her go off the deep end, I believe, isn't the vitamin D that Zion Williamson gave her as she dropped the skid mark jockey thong and he gave her a taste of the atomic waste. I don't believe that the vitamin D was that good. I believe that she just got caught up in the covert contract she created in her mind, and is upset that the contract isn't being fulfilled, because she's already had a lot of vitamin D on those adult film sets, and again, she's got a lot of spirits in her from being with all of these men, and though all of those spirits from those men basically have really torn apart her spirit and really messed up her mind, and now she's in a state where she's created this delusion where she wants to see herself being elevated by this NBA player. So I look at this whole situation with Mariah Mills, and again, this woman has become Arkham certified, and she's in desperate need of a straitjacket, because if she thinks exposing Zion Williamson will make things better for her and that she'll be able to eke out some sort of side piece deal, she doesn't understand how things work between your simp and your side piece, because what works between a simp and a side piece is if you mess up his money, then he has no money to give you, and there's no way that you can get any money at this point, because he cannot elevate your social status, because you put your social status at rock bottom when you chose to be the side piece. When you made yourself number two, by being a part of the adult film industry, you destroyed all of your chances of ever being a man's number one, because that's what Mariah Mills did when she decided to enter the adult film industry and start doing OnlyFans after being a part of the adult film industry. She destroyed her chances of ever becoming a wife, because when you go out here and participate in the behavior of a harlot, a man will never consider you for a wife, and at that point, again, at best, you can be a side piece. And if you are if you have some halfway decent character, maybe he'll consider you to be a concubine. That's about as far as it goes when it comes to women. Again, if you want to be a wife, you have to train to be a wife. And this is something I talk about in my book, Why 70% of Black Women Are Single. A lot of black women, like Mariah Mills, never understand you have to start out on the road to becoming a wife by training and preparing for it. Because if you enter into the role of the side piece to a guy who's already in a relationship, you're going to wind up in that position permanently. Moreover, if you go out here and participate in behaviors that are just completely immoral, like being a adult film star or posing for pictures like OnlyFans, you're not going to be in the place of a wife. No, you're going to wind up again back in the place again at best of being a concubine and being a side piece, because you are going to make it where the man sees he can't trust you. Because if you're out here participating in ratchet behavior, that reflects badly on a man. And again, this is what's happened to Zion Williamson. He got out here, got involved with this ratchet woman, and now it's reflecting badly on him, because all of his secrets in the secret world are now coming out into the real world. And that's what's happened here as related to his relationship with Mariah Mills, who has gotten this tattoo on her face to try to, again, put a mark on Zion Williamson's reputation. But all she's doing is further staining her own image and staining her own reputation, and showing every man out here that she's a woman in crisis that no man out here could ever trust. Now, if you want to learn more about why women like Mariah Mills are in the situation that they're in, you can pick up my book, Why 70% of Black Women Are Single, on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle format. And if you want to learn what leads to women like Mariah Mills having the issues that they have, you can pick up my book, The Woman Crisis, on Amazon.com as well in paperback and Kindle format. And you can find both of these books at online booksellers like Smashwords, the iBookstore, Google Play, Walmart, and Target. And if you want to see me make more videos like this about men and women's issues, you can send a donation to the Patreon, the PayPal, or the Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe.
Now available for the first time in paperback, Why 70% of Black Women Are Single. Learn all the reasons why so many black women can't find a husband and why 70% of black women are single. Get your copy of Why 70% of Black Women Are Single on Amazon.com today.
Support Black-owned and Black-operated digital broadcast media. www.niceradionetwork.com. Nice Radio Network, broadcasting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.